Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now you may have noticed that the little animation that usually comes up with don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button is not there. Now there's a very specific reason. So part of the research that I've done into what has been going on and why I got hacked is that malware phishing scams were made its way onto my computer. And that's how they were able to hack my MetaMask and take everything. So that's what's happened. And so the PC needed a full factory reset. And I've lost the files, which I never thought I would lose. So it's not been a particularly good day. Lots and lots of work now to do on this laptop to get it back to where it was. And absolutely everything has to be reinstalled. And many years of files have been lost. Part of the process, I guess, of what I'm going through at the moment. But we do have amazing news. Magistrate Judge Ned Byrne denies the SEC's attorney-client privilege claims. The prominent purpose of the communication was not to provide legal advice. These documents must now be produced. Now, before we start jumping up and down champagne bottles and all the works, which we will do, we will. Now the SEC has an opportunity to appeal this particular, what's happened, right? And they will, of course, right? They'll lodge an appeal. They've got 14 days to do so, but it's going to get squashed. Let me tell you, right? It's not financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's going to get squashed. And then, as many experts have suggested, like legal experts have suggested, once Ripple gets a hold of these documents, it'll be 30 days and this thing will be wrapped up because the SEC will not want to, it just will not want those things to be public. So, in my humble opinion, we are as close as we've been to a settlement, to this thing being wrapped up, to being the only crypto to have legal clarity in the United States, and that will truly set off and kickstart the Ripple XRP bull run. Exciting stuff. Like super pumped about everything that is going on around that. You can read everything here. It's got nine pages of it, and you can read about it, and you can understand what was said in there. And she even said she was quite vocal in how she went about it, and she pretty much said that no, it's happening. You are going to give those documents. No if, no but. I mean, she even said the hypocrisy in arguing to the court. I mean, she was on fire. She was absolutely on fire. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Fantastic news for all the entire XRP community and Ripple, right? Because, I mean, we know what this case is. This case is rubbish. But it's great to see that we are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, I do want to mention a couple of things which are really important to cover off during times like these, right? Of this type of news coming out. And I've already seen it from the TikTok community, so I'm going to just assume that, well, actually, the YouTube community is actually a lot smarter than the TikTok community, I have to say. But I just want to reiterate a couple of things, right? Yes, it's a win. However, you're not going to see any price movement today. Like, I'm just going to tell you that right now. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One of those reasons is the fact that in terms of, yes, it's a win, right? But now the SEC have the right to appeal. And so if the SEC were to appeal and it were to be positive for them, then this whole thing would be, back to square one. So that's one of the reasons you're not going to see price action. Also, the fact of the matter is that we don't know yet what is inside exactly, which could be advantageous to Ripple to have. And that's another factor why you're not going to see a price change now. Now, they've been trying for a year and 4 months to make sure that Ripple doesn't get a hold of it. So one would suggest that there is a very strong chance that if they're holding on so tight and they do not want Ripple to get a hold of that what's in there, it must be really, really important for the case. But I just want to make sure that you are aware, understand, are up to date with the fact that you're not going to see any price change happen today. It's just not going to happen. So as long as you know that, and you're cool with that, then we can proceed forward with today's video. But it's really important for me to mention these things, because sometimes, community thinks, oh, that news is out, positive, so then I must click the buy button now. That's not how it works. Minimum another 45 days, the way that I see this playing out. Minimum another 45 days. And in fact, from a price action point of view, probably going to go down over the next couple of weeks before we go up. Again, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but we'll look at the charts soon and you'll see what I mean by that. But it is a huge win, but we're still far. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that and understand that component. Now, 40 million XRP sold by Jed McCaleb in the last 7 days. Finish is almost here. Almost done. Almost. Not quite, but it's getting closer and closer. And finally, honestly, right? I mean, it's been dragging out for so long. Now, of course, this particular news has traveled far and wide, and it is really, really important. And the price action, XRP unmoved by latest court rulings, right? And it's important. It's important to understand that. And like I said, you're not going to see price action move today at all. Now, risk aversion weighed on XRP though the turn of the week, with investor jitters over inflation and the Fed monetary policy weighing. So tomorrow, when we wake up in Australia, we will know whether the inflation numbers in America are going to be higher or lower or medium, or, my guess is they're going to be actually higher than expected, and it's going to send the market into a downward spiral even further. Again, listen, because one of the key things about the TikTok community that really frustrate me, the TikTok crypto community that really frustrate me, is that they don't listen to details in a video. And even though those videos are like 60 seconds, right, they still miss points. Fed news comes out tomorrow that the inflation numbers are high. We're going to go down. It's got nothing to do with the case, because this case is still at least 45 days away. So just be very, very cautious with what you're doing and how you enter and when you enter, because we've still got a way to go. We've still got a way to go. So I want you to be prepared, and I want you to understand and be really, really well informed. The news that came out today is positive. I'm excited. I'm jumping up and down. But as we know, the SEC has a right to appeal. Let's wait for that appeal to be squashed, and then we can really start to party. Because the judge, it's coming our way. I mean, it's been ruling towards Ripple for a long time anyway, but it is coming our way. Just patience, serpents, because things are about to turn to the upside for Ripple, and it will be months and months and months of going up and up and up and up and up. If you're patient enough to wait for that to arrive, for the golden run, these monster green candles that we've all been talking about, this huge run to the upside, the first crypto to have proper legal clarity in the United States. It's all coming. You're just going to be patient. And if you can wait it out, a double-digit XRP is not insane. It's not insane to think so. I know that we're at 30 cents right now, but it is not insane to think that a double-digit XRP could be on its way sooner than a lot of people think. But for now, for today, for what is going on in this moment in the market, we are patiently waiting to see those inflation numbers, because that ultimately will determine where we are going in July. Like I said, I think we're going to go down before we go up. I think we're going to go down before we go up. Again, it's my interpretation of the market where we're going. Do I think we're going to go as low as 15 cents? No, I personally don't see that happening. I know some of you do, and I do respect your your take on the market, and I always listen to you guys about how you perceive it. I personally don't see that. I know some of you do. I personally just don't see it. But let me tell you something. The golden run. What is coming? How huge it's going to be. No one, and I mean no one outside of the XRP community is ready for what is coming, because what is coming is truly amazing. Now, if you did learn something new today, then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.